Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gamer Grudge.
Okay, so I switched to Turtle Beaches. Is this any better or the same or?
It's about the same. You're fine, honey. Yeah.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
All right. All right, guys. Eric, it's your show.
All right. I'm waiting to see for us. It was live on YouTube. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another interesting episode of Gamer Grudge. We're starting a little bit later than usual, and also I'm not usually the host. As our usual main judge is fighting in this Mega Man Legends Grudge. Yes, we've done so many Mega Man fights, usually pre-recorded, but for whatever reason, the Mega Man Legends one is the one we decide to do live. You got me. I don't know why. Anyway, as stated before, our fighters this week, starting off with our usual host, MacPool.
Woo! What's up, guys? How's it going? It's me, Mac.
All right. Next up, we got, Zero, and it's like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, big wow there.
This look, guys. Look, guys.
Starting out well.
It's been a minute since I've hosted.
What's up, guys? Zero, aka Crimson Shooter. Your wonderful producer here.
Sounds just as excited as our announcer.
And rounding off our three strong to bring back Mega Man Legends 3, it's Wolf.
Hello.
Not just our three strong to bring.
Hand it to him.
Not just our three strong to bring back Mega Man Legends 3, but also our Mega Man X champion.
Yes.
You know what, Wolf? Is
yes.
Nice.
This. There's so many Mega Man fight champions in this call, and none of them are Mac.
It's always Mac's idea to have the fight, but then he gets involved, and it doesn't end well for him.
All right, guys.
Look, I try and cap him out of this in Zelda fights. It never works.
And of course, what would an episode of Gamer Grudge be without the rest of the staff? With, of course, our fact checker this night, as per usual, Zach.
Hi. I'm going to actually be nice because I'm usually an asshole and makes Mac look bad.
And we'll just let the Grudge do that on its own. and rounding out with our mod for this Grudge, we got Trink. Hey, Trink.
Hi, everyone. Mac dragged me here against my will. Please send help. I've been kidnapped.
I gotta say, I love the VTuber model.
Yeah, that is why Trink has been a VTuber this whole time. She's actually been kidnapped for a year, and none of us have noticed.
No, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
She
is trapped in Mac's basement. We need to find where Mac lives.
Bullshit. I am a digital copy, and I have been trapped in a coffin for the last 2 months. Damn it!
Yeah,
of your own making.
I'm not allowed to be shown on camera because I'm on missing posters. That's clearly what's happening here.
You're on the missing posters.
I can blink for help.
In what universe are there still missing posters?
I mean, there are still.
Have you been to a local Walmart lately?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
They have a whole bunch up by the
I avoid them.
Not only that, but Walmart also still has missing children ads on milk cartons.
Yep.
Seriously?
All right.
Yep.
I used to work there.
Missing persons jokes aside. All right, let's.
We should be afraid to offend anybody. Who here is missing?
I think we all are.
Yeah, we
Our
are.
minds, at least.
I mean, we're all missing a part
Are,
of our souls.
are any of us here actually fully here?
No, I'm
I
not.
No.
Oh, by the way, I don't think I actually introduced myself. I'm Eric, aka Bunk. I'm judging this fight. You know,
See, he doesn't even know who he is.
Yes,
Reasons.
yes, the Mega Man Battle Network champion and the judge of the first Mega Man Grudge.
Who fucked me in that episode? So.
He did what
Oh,
to you?
whoa! This ain't the X-rated episode. Hold on.
Hey,
Yes.
save it for the grudge, Max. Save it for the grudge.
Anyway, I'd
Eric
say
didn't
it's-
fuck
I'd say it's a-
Mac. Mac fucked Mac.
Anyway, let's roll that intro and we'll get right into the Grudge.
Okay, playing the montage, damn it. Woo! Hold on, did I play it? Hold on, wait a minute.
Remember, Grudge.
Okay, yeah. Playing the montage, woo! I did not play it, but I played it now.
We good?
Now we're good now. We're playing.
You sure?
I am positive.
Urge.
Grudge.
I got my eye on YouTube. Let's see if it's going.
I'm watching here on Twitch. I can see it. I'm just making fun of him.
Oh,
Yeah, she just loves doing that. Yeah.
I don't think it's playing on YouTube.
It's playing now.
You have it paused.
There we go.
I mean, you could also just try refreshing it as YouTube.
I might be, I think I might be behind. No, it's like it only like just started on YouTube.
Weird. YouTube's really behind.
Yeah.
Well, it's YouTube.
Oh god, we're back on Twitch. They're staring at me.
Oh, all right. Question number 1.
Which I guess we should say we're skipping the rules because all three of us know how
Yes.
this game show works.
Yeah, sorry. That's on me. I like I said, it's been a long time since I've hosted.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, everybody here is a champion. Champion. Well, everybody here is a veteran of the game, knows the rules, knows everything about it.
Well, literally, me and you have been champions.
Yes. So if it's like if you need a breakdown of the rules, I'm sure the rules are somewhere that can be linked in the chat if need be. Maybe.
The only one person in our chat right now is Hook, and he knows what's going on.
All right, cool.
Look. I know both of you are champions, but I mean this is sincere. Honestly, both of you can go fuck yourself. So
Oh my gosh.
Save
here we
it
go.
for the grudge, man.
Actually,
saving it.
why save it for the Grudge? I mean, neither me or Eric are even competing.
Yeah, I know.
No,
That makes even less sense.
Zach, the only thing that could possibly save him is that bluster.
All right. Question number 1. What is the best NPC in the Mega Man Legends series, which includes the misadventures of Tron Bond, because otherwise it would be 2 games.
Yeah.
Also known as a failure of a series.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right. Let's see.
Be
Order,
careful. There are
order.
some serious fans that will come for blood if you say that.
Order.
They will.
Let's start with 0.
I said the serve bots.
Sir Bots. All right. Wolfie.
I said data.
And Mac.
Oh, I chose Bola.
All right. All the answers are in. And 0. Let's wait. Time. Let me get the timer ready.
Oh,
like
no.
I said, it's been a minute, guys.
This episode's gonna go great.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Totally.
All right. Timer gone. Timer starts when you start.
Okay. I chose the serve bots because literally, first off, they are the mascots of the Legend series. You literally cannot look at anything Mega Man Legends without seeing the face of the serve bot. They are adorable little mischievous rugrats that try to do everything to help the Bond family succeed in being air pirates, sky pirates, whatever you want to call them. And they just get into so many shenanigans that it almost just comes off as adorable failure rather than just straight up, oh my God, what are these guys doing? And like, they've appeared in more than just the Legends series proper. They have shown up in other titles like Project Cross Zone, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I mean, like, they are everywhere when you see something Legends, and that's it.
All right. That you're calling it?
Yep.
All right. All right.
If I may, I'll add a little nod to his. He's also forgetting the fact that the Legend series supposedly takes place much after the rest of the series, so X8 kind of has their beginnings. It's assumed that Tron kind of found the remains of those little buggers from X8 and restored them into the Servbots, but that's just fandom theory.
That's just a theory. What we were talking about before this episode started. All right. All right, Wolfie, the time starts when you start.
All right. So I chose Data because I don't know if this is where we grudge or anything, but I mean, as far as the Servbots go, yes, they are a very iconic character, but so is the little monkey that saves your game. And then on top of that, if you get to the end of Legends 1, it's effectively, not for spoilers, but we're talking 20-plus-year-old games at this point, but you effectively get to the end of the game, you beat the final boss, and it's pretty much, you win, you still lose. We're still going to blow up the world. And then the monkey starts spouting a whole bunch of code and saves the world. So I really, and unlike the Servbots, you really don't play as Data at all. He is truly an NPC. The Servbots are controlled by Tron and misaventures of Tronbots, so you're effectively playing as them a little bit. And there are many games where you do play as a Servbot. So I don't know if they really count as NPC, as much as my husband will like to argue otherwise. But that's all I've got there.
Okay. And Mac, let's hear yours. Time starts when you start.
Bola is unlike these two, which are great characters. I picked a character which represents what Mega Man Legends was trying to do. Bola is a space pirate with Claymore. In Mega Man Legends 2, when you see Bola shows down and just reappear and disappear, you're like, holy shit, who is this guy? The thing that makes Bola interesting is the fact that he's literally not like, he's not a Reaver bot. He's not a Reaver bot. It's a literal person of this world. And the reason why Bola is such an interesting, the best NPC is he represents what you see as not only as a pirate, but as what possibly a digger could do. Because when you play Mega Man Legends 2, you saw Roll, I'm not going to spoil it, but Roll, who she thinks is her father, goes in and gets all the way to where the big Reaver bot is, but we don't know what she can do. With Bola, you can like, man, okay, this guy can actually do some damage. And he's an older person. So I feel like he's interesting because he has so much he has so much lines. Like he literally tells Mega Man, after Mega Man beats him, supposedly, he's like, oh man, you tougher than I thought, little guy. He said, don't let yourself get old, because when you get old, you learn yourself. If you're not even listening to me, I'm just gonna go. Bye-bye. He's sort of the cool, laid back uncle that you just like. And I remember towards the end of the game, you were so upset when he just literally just like, Teasel, Glide are trying to go into the island and going to get the last key and literally getting on this train. They're just going in, and Claymore, like, Claymore is like, hey, this is what I've been wanting. I've been wanting the Mother Load. He said, look, we got enough money to live a fine life. I don't need none of this. This is stupid. He said, wait, and he was the one that told Claymore, like, man, wait. He said, wait a minute, this is stupid. He said, we're out of here. I feel like he's an interesting character that we want to know more about. What is his backstory story? What did these guys do to go from where they are to where they got like all this money that they don't need this shit? That's the reason why I feel like Bola is an interesting character. It's the mystery. It's the mystery of Bola that gets me. It's the mystery that you want to know more about this character and what he does, because we don't know. There's lore about what he did, because apparently him and Claymore are, brother-in-law. He's a brother-in-law. I don't know who married who, but they're in-laws. So we don't know what they did for the history. Done. Sorry.
All right. So with everybody's answers all settled in, Mac using the full 3 minutes, let's head right into that bloodbath that is the name of the game. Let's grudge.
Murder each other. Blood sport. Let's go.
So
First of all, before I go, Wolf, truce for a minute. I do know. I'm gonna piggyback about what Wolf said in the argument, in the declaration. Yes, you not only play as a Cerbot, you are in the fucking robot at the end of Tron, of the Misadventures of Tron Bond. Tron Bond is literally hitting the fucking head, and she is unconscious, and you literally pick your favorite Cerbot to literally go in and destroy Loft's most big robot, and you destroy it by using the Cerbot that you picked to destroy that daggone robot and get the big refractor. Also, I'm going to go ahead and go further onto this. You literally just picked the minions. The minions. They are the minions. I mean, they're just replacing Banana with Miss Tron. I mean, they are the most annoying things in the daggone. I could not stand them. They are popular, but yet annoying, just like the minions. And plus, they don't have a personality to them. One of them had that angelic, innocent voice, like, oh, no. And then one of them has that, hey, what are you going to do about it, Mega Man? Hey, they had that Bronx accent. I just couldn't tell the difference. Like, okay, cool. All right. Now,
actually, I'm gonna cut you right here, Mac, because let's put it this way. I'm actually gonna counter the notion that Wolf brought up on the fact that it's like you're controlling the Cerbbots in Misadventures of Tron Bond. During the time you're controlling them, you are still technically playing as Tron Bond. You are just ordering the Cerbbots. Therefore, you are technically playing
at that time. That favorite Cerbot is literally piloting that robot.
You're talking right at the end of the game. I'm talking for 95% of the game.
Well, NPC, NPC, dear. If you can't play as it, or you can play as it, change the whole thing. So sorry, you lost that argument. As far as your Bola guy, me and Zero didn't even know who the fuck he was. Okay, we had to look him up last night. Like, who the fuck is that? Where did he come in? I don't remember him at all. That's how less of a character.
Remember the guy in the first ruins? The first time you get in the ruins, the first guy who literally has that cool accent, who has the belt, has the mask on his face.
No, I don't remember. That's the thing, is how much of a lesser character he was.
Look, hold on. Look.
And
Wolf,
Mac, I'm terribly sorry, but with Bola himself, he's literally so unfucking gettable that Legends 2 was literally the only game he was shown in.
Look, before I get into this, Wolf, I just want to let you know, I love you, and you're awesome.
Oh,
and it's going to be
no,
good.
I'm
but there's no way in fucking way that Deus Ex monkey, that Deus Ex monkey with the shit in his diaper in his pants is gonna get away from this. Look, this is the problem I have with Data. Data is
No
literally
offense, but yeah, but Mac, he was in both games. Vola was only in one. He
yeah, but
literally
he was,
stopped
oh,
the
but
world
what
from
does
getting
he
blown
do?
up at
What
the end of the
does
first
Data
one.
do in
Oh, I
Legends
don't know.
2?
Saves your game in an RPG where you can't beat it all in one sitting.
So does Chippo in Final Fantasy. I mean, what does
Yeah, well, it's still
literally
not
got
an NPC.
Navy.
Okay.
You've got oh cool.
You've got an NPC that only is in one game versus two NPCs technically, I guess, if we count the serve bots here, because you can play as them in Tron bots. You've literally got one character in one game, whereas the other two characters were in almost all the games.
Popular characters. You two pick popular.
It was the
characters.
question was, what's the best NPC? Am I right?
Yeah,
or am I
honey,
right?
I'm sorry. Yeah, no,
they are not. They are popular, but not the best. They don't do.
Oh.
I admit, Data helps you at the end of Legends 1, but Legends 2.
He kind of also saves your game in all the other games. He helps roll out around the
I wanted to bring that up. No, I mean no offense, but first off, Data doesn't help you save the world at the end of Legends 1. He helps you save Cadillac's Island. Second, in Mega Man Legends 2, at the fucking end.
And time.
Oh. Mac, I was trying to fucking speak over you because I would have destroyed Wolfie.
All right. So, does anybody have a question?
What the fuck just happened?
Three Mega Man fans.
I mean, what happened was Max spoke for a minute and a half uninterrupted, and then the Grudge happened.
Well, here's the thing.
I honestly didn't remember if we were getting our own turns or if,
No, it's literally talk
it's
over.
been a while since
it's talk over everyone else, hon. But the fact of the matter is, when Max speaks, he rambles.
No, I get it. That's an ADD thing, and I'm right there with him, so I get it. But
you lucky I didn't say what I wanted to say, hon.
Well, well, that's the thing. You might be getting your shot too. I mean, who knows? Does anyone have a question other than what the fuck happened? Like, I have all the answers here, and there was enough insider terminology there to, kill a moose.
Yeah. So
we
then
Mega Man
question.
fans like our lore, despite the fact that Capcom doesn't really like to give it too much.
No.
So like, so it's like, when there's no question, it's like it's a minute cleanup, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You want to go for the minute cleanup?
I'm good with the minute cleanup.
What is a minute? What is? Hold on. What is a minute
you
cleanup?
get an extra minute to either build up your argument or destroy another one's. If I'm
basically just to build up your argument, not rebut. To build up your argument.
Just a minute of reinforcement.
Right.
All right. All right. Cleanup starting with 0. When you start talking, the timer will start.
While they may have brought up the notion that technically by the end of Misadventures of Tron Bon, the serve bots may have been playable and be playable in mini games of all things. For Legends and Legends 2 proper, they are still strictly NPCs, meaning good job. They are, for 95% of what series we got, including the mobile game, they are unplayable. And while it's literally just like, how can you look those guys in the face and immediately call them minions? Minions and no speaky Wolfie. They are far more adorable than the banana munching Illumination mascots.
All right, I gave you a little bit extra time because Wolfie stepped on you.
Sorry.
Yeah. But, all right. Minute cleanup start for Wolf, starting when you speak.
Okay. Well, like I was saying, I just considering that you're talking a character that is active in all the games, I forget if he's spotted or seen a trombone. I don't think so, but that might be one small degradation against him. But I mean, we're talking a character that not only has a very vital role in the story, especially at the end of Legends 1, but is just constant in there for the other two main title games. It's just like, I don't really see, I mean, because Legends 1 drops you off with a huge freaking cliffhanger. Like, yeah, Juno's about to blow up Catalogs anyway, even though you beat his ass. And then Data comes in and just totally starts repeating all this code, making you think, what the fuck is Mega Man anyway? Is he a robot? Is he a boy? What the hell's going on? So cliffhanger from hell, what the hell does this damn monkey know? And then on top of that, we get the second game. He's still helping out roll with the shop and the car and everything else and helping make weapons. He's living with them and part of the family, effectively. Yep.
All right. And Mac, your cleanup begins when you speak.
The reason I picked Bola is because I didn't want to go for the most popular character. I wanted to go with a character that legit epitomized what Mega Man Legends was supposed to be about. Not about being the most popular, but the cutest character. I was trying to inflict the person that literally know that, you know, I wanted to pick a character that was interesting, that we wanted to know more about. We don't know a lot about what Bola was in that game. And I felt like to y'all example, Bola was supposed to appear in Mega Man, in Tron, Misaventures Tron. They just cut him out because they didn't want the game to be too long. They were supposed to be in that game. They were interesting enough to get into that game, but the reason behind it was they probably were going to be in the next Mega Man title, which we certainly didn't get. But I feel like they were what we were supposed to see, what a digger is supposed to be like in those ruins, showing us what it is.
And time. All right. So just starting off with a quick fact check that Mac's own point that he was interesting enough to appear in the next game when you literally just said he got cut. So he was interesting enough to be cut from the next game.
No. Trombone was before.
He said it wrong. Okay. Originally, they were only supposed to be in Trombone. I believe that's supposed to be the pun, correct?
Yes.
They were originally only supposed to be in that, and then they were assigned to Mega Man Legends 2.
Gotcha. Because that's not the impression that I got from what he was saying at all.
I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
So it's the other way around than what he said. But you should realize he said it incorrectly.
Yeah, so literally everything about what he said was incorrect. Okay, got it. Okay. Any other facts, Zach?
It was also, the Servbots were also in Dead Rising.
Yeah, that was the big thing that I'm like,
yep.
that was the main thing that I'm like, that's the one that I know, and they didn't mention it. and Frank used them in Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that's 3 games deep. So they are popular.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, that's what you get when you have the mascot.
I'll give it to Zero. He's right. They are effectively the mascot of Legends.
But does Eric remember that there was a Servbot doll in Mega Man Battle Network games?
Yeah, it's in Land's room.
So, good job.
Was it Land's room or was it Mayo's room? Anyway, it was in one of the bedrooms.
Mayo.
Yeah. It was in a bed. Yes, it was in Mayo's bedroom, and it was what you would jack into in her room. That's right.
Okay.
That sounds dirty out of context.
Zero, you're the legend. You're the EXE fan. You should have known that, dear.
I understand it. But that still doesn't mean I won't get a chuckle out of it.
No matter what, I knew what you know.
All right, Trink, what are they saying in the chat?
Well, I mean, they're making fun of Mac.
I mean, that's just par for the course, but
that's about it. It's a lot of Mac the minion.
Yeah, they've said you were literally just a minion now.
All right, guys, just so you know, you don't have to be on the show to take the shit out of Mac.
Yeah,
you can do that for free.
Go to his Twitter.
No, they do it on my show since that's also now where Mac is every day.
No, you need to do it on Twitter every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Doubly so on holidays, so that way he's really annoyed.
All right.
Yeah,
and
No,
Trink-
no.
And what
And
you
Trink-
do is you post a picture.
Of a Sniper Joe.
Trink,
I will give you.
Trink,
a
what did you
girlfriend.
think of this fight?
Mega Man.
Yes. So
that
who do you
answer?
think? Who do you think won this fight? Is what I was
oh,
asking.
Well, you just said what do you think of this fight. That's not asking me who I think won. That's what I thought of this fight, which is Mega Man. But I'm gonna give it to Wolfie because Monkey Coot and it helped you save game, which is really important. And fuck Mac.
Okay, well,
All right, Zach. What did you think of this fight?
I'm sorry, Zero. They if I would have known that adding that Tron bone thing in there would have fucked you like this, I probably wouldn't have been so easy to let it in there, just so you know. So that tells me this is premeditated on Mac's part.
what? I didn't
Well,
know he was
no,
going to pick the
because-
server. I did not know he was going to pick the server bot. I was like,
Well,
server
because
bot?
originally
Oh,
I had data, then I gave it to the wolf.
Yeah.
Because
That's
happy
because I
waifu,
called-
happy lifu.
That's because I called Data the second. That's why I even got invited on this episode because Mac wanted to try to tear me down with Data, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" He saves the game. I don't know where else he was doing that.
I cared less and less about Bola the more you talked because you kept you
Yeah.
kept on saying, let me put this up. You kept on saying what the game is supposed to be. That implies the game wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Mac. if
And
you
don't
wanted to-
forget, he also kept saying that they.
Let him finish his argument.
I'm just saying, like you're implying that he wasn't what he was supposed to be, and that means he actually wasn't that, and that's a problem, Mac. So that's a bad rhetorical habit on your part that really screwed you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to give it to Wolfie, but I'm just saying that really screwed you because saying supposed to be, it's like it changes.
So you're
from
tearing me down because of the
Also,
Phrasing.
you kept on
Declaration.
saying his mystery, which also it's like that means there's no story there if it's a mystery and the game's never finished.
That was my actual biggest issues. You just keep
Yeah.
saying, we need to know. You want to know
We
more.
need to
No.
know this, but if the game's never continued,
It's like Mac is fighting for a question from a previous grudge of what is the biggest gaming mystery.
Zoom guy's face. Don't
to
you
be
guys know?
fair,
Guy's
I
face.
would not like to pick Data because I look at that monkey and I hate it already.
Yeah, it's a little Deus Ex Machina. It comes in at the end of Legends, saves the day, and doesn't do shit in Legends except saves the game. That's it.
All right. So where I would have gone had my vote mattered, I also would have given it to Wolf. Just because the idea of essentially Lloyd the Gyroid saving the day by spouting out code is just tickles me in some way. So
But he doesn't do nothing in the next.
No,
Mac, your blood pressure is gonna spike. If
No,
you,
I don't get it. Y'all like literally going with the first fucking game.
We
and
don't-
He doesn't do nothing to the
you
fucking
picked
next.
you rounded up people that don't know these games and are having them judge Mac.
You did this to yourself.
And but Mac, let me finish. I would have erred on the side of the serve bot. However, the minions pull actually did matter. The minions pull actually did matter. So I will.
They are
I will give you.
minions, yeah.
I will give you that, Mac. They are small yellow things that are considered to be annoying by
you.
some people. So I
Yeah.
will give you that. I will
Yeah,
say
they
the
are
rabbits are
annoying.
closer to minions than serve bots, but
You have not
Sure.
heard them jokers. I
If-
literally go out my way to shoot them jokers.
Now,
Kill
if
them.
if I can actually say something, since all of you going for Wolfie, point for Wolfie. Mac does have a point about the second game, though. Data literally follows you to the final boss fight on the fucking moon and then unexplainably ends up back on Earth, not taking you with him.
Taking you with him. Yeah.
So,
It's
okay, as
for
someone who never got through Legends 2, are you kidding me, Z? Please?
I
He
am not
Legends
kidding.
2. He is stuck. He gets back on that damn island. It says, Mega Man, we're not gonna get you off the island.
Literally, Data follows you up. Literally, you could save right outside the final boss door, and then you go fight the final boss. You
And
get
he's
left on the
gone.
moon. Data goes back to fucking Roll and Tron Bond to be like, we need to build a rocket.
He pilot the ship
That
to
is
get back
that
to
is the
you.
argument I would have been using if I could talk over Mac.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get it. All right.
Yeah, that's
You only shot yourself in the foot, but
yeah.
sorry.
Honestly,
Yeah, I did.
it's
I
like
did.
sometimes it benefits letting the other people speak.
And let's be
Yeah.
real, I did not play Misadventures of Tron Bond, so I did not know that the serve bots were playable in that at the end of the game.
Oh, they were playing.
I did.
I did.
All right.
Well, then they should have. Then it looks. My answer would have been the bird bots because it looks like they are.
Oh, they are worse. Oh my God! Really?
Actually, I was about to say that, Mac. If you wanted to epitomize Legends character to show what like a villain in the series could have been, you would have chosen Glide.
Glide.
Oh, Glide is
Glide.
literally but the bird bots are terrible.
Today I learned that Glide is a Legends character.
yeah,
Today, what is it? Is it a reference
Yeah.
to the Glide engine? I don't know.
bird bots are like. They always say that every time they talk about something.
Not to mention, Glide was in both Tron Bond and Legends 2. He
Legends
wasn't just
2.
regulated to one game, unlike your Bola guy.
I'm sorry, but I think
Thing.
of Ebola and I can't help but think of Ebola.
Mhm.
Can we go to the next question? Because this is
Next
really
question.
annoying.
Question number 2.
If you're this annoyed now, what's it going to be later?
Question number 2 is
Fuck you, Zach. You just want to torture somebody, and you're gonna get it later.
check. All right. Question number 2 is what is the best weapon in Mega Man Legends 1, 2, and / or Misadventures of Tron Bond?
Now, I did get exceptions on this. It was except the shining laser or the saber arm,
Right.
blade arm.
You can't pick those two. They're literally overpowered.
Okay. We have no.
They
we
are
have no.
OP,
that
Zach. I swear to you, they are OP. You pick that.
They
we would
really
fight-
are.
Zach,
We would
not
fight over
care.
those.
Okay. So, let's see. Order for this round, starting with Wolf.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, dear, because I chose the Gatling gun, but you said it was called something else in game.
It's the
'cause I
machine
just
arm.
remember-
Machine Buster, yeah. the
Machine arm. Okay, machine buster. Yep, that's what I chose. The machine gun, effectively. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay.
blah, 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 I kill things.
All right. Mac, what is your choice?
I choose the homing missile.
And 0.
I chose the vacuum arm.
All right. So, starting with Wolf, you get your time. Time starts when you start.
Okay, so this is obviously Legends is filled with tons of different variable weapons and everything. So obviously once you get the Gatling Buster, the whatever the hell it's freaking called in game. It's been a long time since we booted up Legends 1, okay? But you get that thing souped up, and it is probably second best to Shiny Laser and the Z Saber, because it has a huge amount of fire. The weapon energy is pretty good, and you can still, like any other weapon, you can still move around and everything. You're not frozen in place like you are the Shining Laser, and you're not stuck with just one swipe or two here and there with the Z Saber. So until you get those high-end weapons that you need for the end of the game, it's probably going to be your go-to weapon for a lot of the game once you get it and get it all souped up. So that's why I was choosing, because I use that thing consistently when I was playing through. That killed a lot of stuff for me because I could stay far away. I could whack things away and just get them done very quickly. So that is why I chose that thing.
All right. Mac, your time starts when you start.
The homing missiles it's a good weapon. It's a great weapon because it lets you destroy things just like with Wolfie's. It lets you destroy things from a distance. Also, when you suit that thing up, I believe in my hearts of hearts it's second best to the laser, because the laser is actually pretty good, but the only problem with the laser is you're sitting in one spot. And the home investor, you can literally shoot them things and move around as you're doing it. And when you want to fight, like Mega Man Juno or Mr. Sarah at the end of Legends 2, you need something. When you're beating that woman, you're beating those two, you need to move around. You can't stay in one spot, because if you stay in one spot, you're fucked. And that's the way you want to do. You got to move around in Mega Man. You can't stay in one spot. And I think this game, this whole the homing missile lets you achieve that, while not really breaking the game, because you don't have to. If you're a gamer that don't want to break the game, this is the best weapon for you, because it won't allow you to break the game, because the homing laser and the light in the beam saber are really just breakable weapons. They're broken. They're gonna destroy whatever you can if you soup them up. But with this, it's not. You can't break it. It's like something you're literally using your own skill with these weapons, and it allows you to literally play Mega Man with your skill and not just literally souping up the weapons. Because when you start off with the homing buster, I remember I played Mega Man Legends 2, and I didn't soup up the homing buster, and I beat Mr. Sarah with the homing buster. And believe me, Sarah, if you're going to play Mega Man Legends 2, Sarah is a bitch to beat. She is terrible. She has 2 forms, and you literally got to do. And I literally did that with the homing buster, and I actually beat her with it. And you got to move around and remove her, and it's if you see the gameplay of it, it's hell. It's holy hell to beat her. And I figured out ways to beat him. Even with Mega Man Juno, it's just when he gets into his last form, he literally just goes, just sitting and shining lasers at you. He's sending everything at you. It literally allows you to play the game with your skill and not literally try to beat the game with you. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Did I try to beat it without with some cheat codes in the future? Yeah, and I found out things were easier. But I felt like the homing buster allowed me as a gamer to beat Mega Man with my own skill.
Wow, a rare opportunity where Mac does not use the full 3 minutes. All right. And 0, your time starts when you start.
Okay. Between the weapons chosen, I didn't choose a weapon that is actually useful for attacking enemies. I chose the utility weapon. And the reason for that is when you upgrade it, its purpose is to allow you to collect refractor shards that are dropped from enemies. When you upgrade it, it can gather, I believe they can gather them farther than your buster can actually shoot. And your first energy upgrade gives you infinite energy for it. As a utility weapon, that means it doesn't, having infinite ammo doesn't break the game for it, because its only use is for collecting refractor shards. But fully upgrading it only costs 10,500 zenny. That is a paltry sum to the amounts that you are going to be needing to upgrade both of their weapons to max capacity. Meaning, having this weapon and getting it maxed out eases your requirements on enemy farming in a way that you don't have to be moving around to collect all the refractor shards before they disappear to get the requirements to upgrade and max out the homing missile or the machine arm. It is very easily obtained with 3 parts. As a matter of fact, it's probably, I'd say, one of in the top 5 early game special weapons you obtain. And as soon as you get it, it is immediately being put to work for you, because sure, it doesn't get the infinite energy until 1 upgrade later, but once you have that infinite energy, and even before then, it brings in money. And for an RPG, a third-person shooter RPG at that, everyone knows currency is required. That's all I have.
All right. Once again, we find ourselves at the bloodiest portion of the fight, where for 5 minutes, everybody speaks and argues their points, I should reiterate,
And murder each other.
and murder each other at the blood sport. Remember blood sport. So,
We need some intestines on the floor, people.
all right.
I remember.
All right,
Bloodsport.
everybody.
Didn't we try and
let's
review
grudge.
that once?
Let's grudge.
All right. I love you both, but war is war. So, Mac, I'm going to kill you first.
Okay.
Your homing missile item. Okay, yeah, it can still zoom in on enemies and home in, but if I'm not mistaken, you can only have 3 or so of them on screen at any given time, which is very common for a lot of Mega Man games, or there's a limited capacity. You could shoot it before you're allowed to shoot it again. So, and there are times where the missile doesn't hit its target. I
Well,
remember
that's-
using that thing and
This is
getting
true. This
absolutely-
is true, but here's the thing. It's how you, and that's the same with your. That's the same with the machine buster. Literally, you have to get up and close and personal with it, even if you don't up it. So I'm sitting there thinking, you got to upgrade your weapon to make it better to get a good distance to it. So you even because I actually had the machine buster too. It doesn't have a greater distance with an upgrade than the homing missile. With the homing missile, yeah, the range is not that good, but if you up the range could be really, really good. The machine buster, when you up the range, it really ain't that good. You still got to get up close and personal with it. And it is.
I got 2 words for you. Lock on and run around, and you encircle the enemy. It can't shoot you, and you keep.
But yeah, but
rallying at
when
it
you're
with the machine
facing,
buster.
this is true. But when you're facing the end boss, how will it help you? And like I said,
well, again, the
like I
shining
said,
laser. We already said, machine buster, you can still move around. Which with Juno, with those stupid lasers that he goes and freaking blasts across the room, you got to hopscotch over them.
Yeah,
so you can still shoot the machine buster while you're jumping over his damn lasers.
You can do the same with the homing buster. I'm just saying, we're both literally can still. If you're arguing about moving around, you can move around with both of these weapons.
The only thing that you might possibly have over the buster versus the homing gun is that you don't need to use lock on as much. No. I don't even remember. It's been such a long time since I played Legends 1. I forget how that damn thing operates.
You don't have to. You don't have to have lock on. Okay.
As far as the Zenny thingy, the vacuum arm, keywords early game. Yes, it's helpful in early game to help you get the money, but if you still beat enemies that are halfway across the map or halfway across the room, because God knows most of the items in Legends are labyrinths and underground mazes and crap, you still have the chance of that stuff disappearing before your vacuum arm gets it, even at fully maxed out. And I've had that happen, especially in those little city areas right before the main gate with all the Reaver bots. But
okay, but here's the thing, hon. The vacuum arm doesn't just help you early game. It helps you early game, mid game, late game. Because let's see, your machine buster. Congratulations. In order to get that fully maxed out, you need 57,200 Zenny.
Yeah,
and in order to get the money to upgrade anything, you still have to kill the stuff.
You have to kill your Reaver bots.
What do you think your standard buster arm is? What do you think the standard rock buster arm is for?
Yeah, but you still got to destroy the daggone rock.
Let's see you get to the end of the game with the standard buster arm.
You got to destroy the goddamn Reaver bots. You're just not figuring this out. Damn it.
But yet, you can still actually go through the entire game standard buster only because you can get
if you're a masochist
to upgrade the stats of the buster.
If you're a masochist and you absolutely want to torture yourself, yes, go ahead. Go play Legends without
then let me
ask
you guys a question. How fast did you earn money with the vacuum arm compared to standard arms?
With the vacuum arm,
I didn't even use it until the end of the game. Until the end of the game.
For your arm in particular, that's 174,000 Zenny.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with your vacuum arm. Your vacuum arm, while it gets Zenny, you're destroying enemies. That Zenny only adds up to 500, probably like 1,000 to 1,500 Zenny. That's not a lot of Zenny going around. And not only that, that's on a good Reaver bot. When you get a good Reaver bot, that's 1,500. You're probably getting 200 to 400 Zenny per bot.
How many?
Not to mention, you got to go back into the menu. You got to go back into the menu, select the vacuum arm, go back in game, get all the crap picked up, go back to your weapon, and all while, especially when we're talking late game, you're talking river butts crawling up your ass cheeks. For fuck's sakes.
Which means congratulations.
Like, you're not
All you
going
need
to
do
keep
is
selecting that stupid vacuum.
All you gotta
No,
do
you're
is
not.
keep your
You're
buster
gonna use your
upgraded
weapon.
and
You're gonna keep
vacuum
yourself
arm it,
alive.
and you will
And
have
Mega Man,
be
and
rolling
the
your
Mega Man
money for
Legends
days.
too. And Mega Man Legends
Time,
is like,
time. Well, thank you, Wolf, for answering the question that I was about to ask, because it was not brought up in the rest of the fight, and how often you can change these arms, because that would affect my answer.
Yeah, unlike Mega Man X or like some of the later classic games, there is no LR switching. If I'm not mistaken, you have to go into the menu and select the different. Yeah, it's annoying as hell.
yeah, it is.
Okay. But it's not like you have to go back to base and swap out your arms.
No, you can do it in game, but you have to do it through the pause menu, like Mega Man 2 style.
Gotcha. All right. Zach, Trink, either of you guys have a question for our cabal on these weapons?
I got nothing. Like,
I don't have anything either.
this is just
Sorry.
so much like,
and the difficult thing about Zero choosing a utility weapon is that there's really no question that you can universally ask across the board for these weapons.
no, like,
it's like he's
the
really
question
throwing a
you
wrench
always
into
have
the
in
spanner.
reserve of which one does the most damage or some shit doesn't fly here.
Yeah, nope.
It
All
just
right.
gets money. That's
All right.
it. And health.
No.
It picks up health cubes too. But that's it.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So once again, 2 questions in a row, minute cleanup, starting with Wolf.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, the homing torpedo, well, yes, it's great.
No.
It's an offensive weapon.
About yours.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Yeah, like it has far greater reach, fully souped up. It has much greater rate of fire. You can use it while moving around. If you're locked onto your enemy, then you can effectively just do-si-do around them continuously until they die. That's what I always did. Even with some of the scariest Reaver bots in the game, that's how I killed most of them, with the Buster Arm or the Buster Gatling, whatever the hell it's called. I can't even remember half the time. But yeah, that thing is boss if you want to get things done quickly and move on to the next enemy. So that's all I got to say on that.
Okay. All right, Mac, your cleanup starts when you start.
So the reason why I picked the Homing Buster, I do believe it's a strong weapon, but also the reason why I picked the Homing Buster is it's a weapon that utilizes your skill. It's a weapon that you can start up and you can learn to handle quickly. It gives you all the moves. It gives you everything. Now, like people said, it does have, it's like any other weapon. It has its flaws. Yes, it has its flaws, but also you can learn from those flaws and you will recover with those flaws with your skill. If you have the skill to learn to utilize this weapon, just like with any other weapon, you can master this weapon, and this weapon will be not only this weapon. I feel like this weapon is not only on par with the laser and the beam saber. It's better than those two, and I feel like it's a weapon that you can utilize and really makes life easy in Mega Man Legends and Mega Man Legends 2.
All right. And Zero, your cleanup starts when you start.
Okay. I chose the vacuum arm because it's literally something that you're going to be using, whether you have to pause and swap between weapons. That doesn't matter. It's something you are going to be using through the entire game to make sure that anything that's dropped from an enemy that's beaten, you are making sure to grab it, meaning that it's going to be making your easy game or your early game easy, your late game easier, and your like all parts of the game easier, simply because you're grabbing the resources before they are despawned. And because of the fact that it has no actual attack power, it's technically not breaking the game by saying, hey, I want to make sure that I can, get all these before they're gone, so that way I can use it towards other weapons or other things I may need, like energy tanks, the helmet in the junk shop, whatever
Fine.
you may need.
All right. I mean, Zach, is there any fact checks for this round?
I have a question that is just kind of just popped up in my head. In this, is there any reason to believe that you have to only have this, the weapon you picked throughout the entire game and no other weapon?
No, you swap them like Robot Master powers.
Yeah, you don't have to
I
have
get
it.
that, but the arguments they were saying sounded like, because they kept saying like, well, you can only make it this far with this in this, like,
No.
you see what I mean?
I'm going to be honest here. You can, I mean, if you're playing Mega Man Legends 1, yeah, you can make it without a special
No,
weapon.
it doesn't. No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, I was trying to figure out the core of the question that way.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
From what I understood, it was effectively make your argument for what's the best weapon you get access to during the games.
Right.
That's the way I was.
So you
reading
still
into the
get
question.
access to every other weapon.
Right. And
Yeah.
I want to say this before
I
we
just
start.
wanted to
Wolf,
be sure.
I just want to say this for your judgment, Wolf. I feel like your answer's good. I didn't hate your answer. It was pretty good. I do like the machine.
You can make
I
up
do like the
later.
machine buster. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
wait
pretty good.
for,
Make up
wait for the
later.
judgments first.
Hate
All right,
now.
Trink, what are they saying in the chat?
I mean, Hook's
They
just
want a
making fun of
sword.
Mac more, and Hook wants to know if he could run the entire game with a sword.
No. there a sword in
No,
this game?
the sword is actually a late game item, and it'll be explained why in the next question. Actually,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm gonna go first on this one. So obviously a lot somewhat varied answers between the three of you. Max with his homing weapon that sometimes misses. There's like pretty much his argument was get good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how that makes a good weapon.
We've got, I mean, the machine buster, which I guess is effectively the closest to just the regular buster, but more.
It's Daka
like
the weapon.
effectively.
So
Effectively, like
Well,
turbo.
question: does the Mega Buster run out of ammo?
The standard Mega Buster functions like every other Mega Buster and every other iteration.
Okay.
It has infinite
Yeah,
ammo.
you can charge it. It's got infinite ammo,
But,
but it
No,
doesn't.
actually,
No,
it
you
does not
can't
have a charge
it.
function.
You can't charge
I could have
it.
swore it did.
Nope.
I could
No.
have swore it did. Okay.
The
I
difference.
love it that
between
they fact check themselves.
the yes, it makes your job easy. The Legends Buster is different in the fact that you can upgrade it to a point where you can have up to like I think 6 to 7 shots on screen at a time, and
Yeah.
Okay.
and it's very customizable.
I just wanted to know because that changes. It makes it different than the Mega Buster, than the Machine Buster.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And Zero went with a heavy utility thing that has that even if you were to use the broken the band from the band to Uber's weapons in this fight, this weapon still has its use, which was in its own an interesting ploy, made our job a little harder. So, of the three, I will say, to go off on a bit of a tangent, something that never happens on this show. Years ago, I played Warframe, and I was a Necros main, and so I would create a whole bunch of I would with all the dead bodies around, I'd create a whole bunch of items, and the best thing to have as a partner as the Necros main is a mag with greedy pull to bring all the items to you, and you don't have to move. So I'm gonna have to give my point to the vacuum wave because that is just universally useful. So my point goes to Zero. All right. Zach, what do you have?
Machine Buster, the running out of ammo with a high rate of fire. This is a lot to me that I don't like. The homing missile being told to get good sucks. Just saying, as an argument for it, it sucks. So the vacuum arm, if this is an RPG, arguing that getting more health and money is a bad thing. Also, you pay for, if I'm not mistaken, you pay for both the homing missile and machine buster with these things.
It's like you're not even listening to the fucking argument at all.
I mean, that is actually what Zero's argument was. So he was.
Yeah, but you're not listening to. You didn't listen to either of us. Like you just everything.
Mac, we did listen. We're just clowning on you.
Yeah,
we did listen. We're just clowning on you.
No, with yours, Mac. Honestly, with the you did say that a lot with the homing missile and its damage and its skill. But
yeah, it's like
the vacuum arm actually being able to pay for the homing missile and the machine buster is good, very strong and solid, and I can't really see a fault in that argument. Can you?
You need money to buy things.
You do need money to buy.
Yeah,
things.
you need money and
money
you need
to buy things. This is true. Yeah.
You need money to buy things, and you need the refractor shards for other things. It's like.
And also what it came down to was that basically your guys' rebuttal to that is it's annoying to pause.
Yeah,
we could have brought up there are different schemes you can get more money than you can get with that refractor arm.
Well, that wasn't your argument.
Yeah,
so
you can literally get 1 million zenny playing a game.
Well, that wasn't your argument, is the thing.
We don't know the game like you guys know it.
Yeah, we should have said.
No, if you don't include it in the argument, it can't be considered.
I knew they were going to go for that bullshit.
Bullshit works.
And Shrink, would you have gone another way?
No, because just saying a homing missile should, I don't know, home?
Yeah.
It's just a thought. I don't know why. I don't know why I have that idea.
To be fair with Mac's answer, having a good photographic memory of gameplay, it does do its job well. It just fails. It just fails when you're strafing.
Yeah. Mac.
It
here's
still
the thing.
Home.
Here's exactly what happened. When Wolf said that the homing missile can miss, all I thought was the second Eggman fight in Sonic Adventure 2. and every time he dodged the homing attack in that, it's like, nope, that's it. It's like, if it can miss, that just reminds me of that fight. Literally the hardest boss in the game.
but a homing missile shouldn't miss.
Well, I disagree with that personally, so Mac, I'm going to kind of defend you here.
What?
It's homing. That doesn't mean it's 100% accurate.
Yes.
So I get it if you were going behind, if they dodged behind something, but I
want me to lie? If I lied, Zach would have found it out.
I would have. No. No, Mac, I'm actually agreeing with you saying that's not that big of a deal.
And anyway, Zero gets the point.
If you'd have said it just doesn't work when you're, it can only do that while strafing, that also would have been a good piece of information to know.
Yes, because once again, this is all information that cannot be considered because it was not a part of the fight.
To the next question.
All right. Question.
Somebody's getting salty. My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing gets Max saltier than Mega Man fights. All right. Question number 3 is, what is the best side quest in the Mega Man Legends universe? Getting fancy with the wording on these questions.
Look, they can't all say the same thing over and over. Also, I do not guarantee that these pictures match up.
All right, just
Yes.
give us the damn
Yes.
question.
All right. So starting with Mac.
The clubhouse from Mega Man Legends.
Thank you for
Alright.
sending me a picture of that, Mac.
All right.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. Zero.
I went with the TV station game shows.
All right. And Wolf.
That is not the damn. What the fuck, Zach? Really? That's the hospital.
All right.
It's
All right. Hold on. We need to pause here. Zach
Oh, wait a
literally
minute, I see it, I
voiced
see it, I see
issue finding these screenshots half an hour before we started.
No,
He
yeah.
had a week, damn it.
It
know what?
says it does say TV on it.
I
Yeah,
see it
it's-
on there and I messed up.
Okay.
So don't yell at me.
Moving on.
I even thanked you before.
Wolf. What is your answer?
Are they done killing each other yet?
They're never
I
done
chose
killing
It's hard
Honey.
to start the grudge in the declaration.
I chose filling and completing the museum.
Okay. So Mac,
It's a museum.
your time starts when you start speaking.
If you
I will
keep
start the
going
timer
long-
if you don't start speaking.
Look,
Okay.
the clubhouse is a good place. It's a place where you can. What the clubhouse does in catalogs and Mega Man Legends is an interesting thing because it allows you to pick up. So you're going into this clubhouse, which is Jake's hideout. It's his hideout that you go to. I call it the clubhouse because he says it's his clubhouse. So I want to get that straight for people out there. So you go in here and he tries to tell you, at the beginning of Mega Man Legends, you got to walk a certain way and all that other bullshit, blah, 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 blah. So you get to know this guy and you go to the place and you go in the back of City Hall and you go into, I forgot what woods it is, but you go in there and if you go to the side of there, there's a little building. You go into that building and then he's there. These three little kids, and Jay is telling you, hey, you want to help us build your clubhouse? You say, sure. So you go help him build his clubhouse. You go get him a pick, axe, hacksaw. I may got the stuff from Zach. I understand it, but I can't remember everything that I got from the motherfucking thing. So don't bet me on this, okay? All right. So what you do is you go get all this stuff to fix up the room. As you're fixing up the room, what makes this thing interesting is you're building a room and you see the place not only get fixed up inside, but you see the building actually get bigger. So it's like you're actually completing something. And that's something that's interesting in this game because I was like, wow, this is cool. You're sitting in the building, completely fix the whole building inside and out, and it's looking good. Get a little patio and all that other stuff. Looks cool. But what makes this mission vital is if you go into here and you go look for the items, you get items that you need for different parts of the game. If you do not complete this area, you're not going to complete most of the game. You need this thing to get parts to fix up your game. If you do not do this, you're not going to complete other events. That's the reason I say that. You need this event to complete it. And I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say the rest of my argument. But that's the reason why the clubhouse is interesting and it's special and it needs to be done if you want to beat the game at 100%.
All right. Zero, your time starts when you start. Please don't take as long to start as Mac did.
Okay. I chose the Cadillacs TV station game shows because they are, in essence, required for some pretty good special weapons, and I believe one of them is required to actually earn the ability to continue the story. Zach can probably check that if I'm wrong when fact check comes around. But by completing these mini games and as a side quest and getting A ranks, you get items and money, and the two of the games in particular give you the Zeta Saber, which is required to give to roll to make the beam arm, and the Mystic Orb, which is required to make the shield arm. And both of those are considered top tier, if not uber tier weapons within Legends. One for its viability at keeping you alive, the other for destroying things, at least at close range. Not only that, but these are a good way to earn cash if you're not really interested in the Reaverbot grind, which, to be fair, comprises about a good chunk of the story. But let's be real, fighting Reaverbots is kind of fun, but it also gets boring. And having that ability to just kind of relax and be like, you know what, I'm gonna play these, is a nice way to take a break from the main story. Is that
All right. So, Wolf, your time starts when you start speaking.
Okay, so I chose the museum quest because, if I'm not mistaken, and Zach could also fact check me on this, but it's kind of like Animal Crossing in a way, where you're collecting various items to donate to the museum, so you can continue to upgrade it and help revitalize the history of Cadillac Island. But also, once you get the museum completed, you get a part required for the shining laser, which is pretty much the weapon that most people are going to end up using to beat the game at the end. So it's almost a requirement. Not to mention, if I'm not mistaken, as you donate things to the museum, you also get other items. I could be wrong there. Again, it's been a very long time since I played Legends, so I'm not going to be perfect on this. But I mean, considering that, you know, it is kind of fun to go to collect the items in the labyrinths and the Reaverbot areas and stuff like that, and then come back and donate them to the museum and get items and stuff as you go. I found it very, useful, and of course, getting the last few items needed for the shining laser. So yeah, it's like, well, it's also necessary as well. May as well go ahead and get it done.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to grudge.
okay, Mac? I'm actually gonna point out right now, yours is actually not required to continue the story.
I didn't say it needed. You'll need yours. Is neither of ours is needed to continue the story. Actually, to be honest, what item do you need to continue the story in each of yours? And I don't even think Wolfie said that she needs something to continue your story. Nothing in that teleprompter in that game is needed to complete the story. Tell me what the item is. What do you need in there to complete the story?
I believe there is a music box item required for.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
And you played Legends recently?
I played Legends. I know you don't need it because I did not. I remember my first playthrough for Legends as a kid. I didn't even know nothing about that TV station, and I beat the game without even going to that motherfucker. I didn't even remember there was a daggone dash stage at the end of the game. You did not need that television station. I beat Juno in the whole game, and I got the whole inherited stage without beating that game. So if your whole question of needing to beat the game with your stage is irrelevant. And as for Wolf, it is interesting, and I do like it. It's cool. You do need, and I do admit, it's interesting. But really, if you're going with the lore of the whole game of Mega Man, being that this is going from X to Legends, you're basically just doing an old junk shop, which I understand is interesting. I just want to point that out. It is personally just a junk show because basically you're just taking their old trash from years ago and putting it in the museum. Because one of the items that is in my clubhouse is the old heater, because that's in the clubhouse. Now, I'll admit, while you're trying to talk about yours as something that you need to build and make a weapon to beat Juno, you technically don't need them items to beat Juno, because I beat Juno as a kid without the shining laser. The shining laser is a bonus. I didn't.
Okay, well, Well, question: did we say that? Did in our declarations? Did we say that you needed them to beat Juno?
You said that you needed.
I said that they. I said Zach could fact check me if were needed to continue the story, but I did not.
Yeah, but you said you needed to continue the story. I don't believe you needed it because I didn't know nothing about it. You can fact check that, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know for a fact I didn't go to that TV station and go through there.
Meanwhile, the shining laser is effectively the best item in the game, and what most people do use end up beating. Yeah, which is what most people end up beating the game with. So if you want to beat Mega Man Juno, you need the shining laser, which therefore you need to finish the.
You don't need the shining laser. You can boost the buster parts.
Well, yeah, if we listen to your get good, if we listen to your get good with the subpar weapons,
all you got to do is literally just not. If you use RPG tactics, you can literally see that each item can literally raise your attack power, raise your certain power, and you can literally look at it. Higher attack means better attack power. If you can just do little things from a lore, a higher attack power can literally destroy certain things. They'll destroy pretty much. Literally, is going to take out more life points off of that character. So that's the lore. If you don't know that, that's your own damn fault. I understand get good is bad, but if you don't know the lore of RPG, if you don't know the lore that attack power literally just is attack, then that's your own damn fault.
I also understand that not everybody has the same skill or the patience to go and quote unquote get good with subpar weapons. So if you're going to beat the game and then you get stuck at a mid boss or a mid section like I did with the fucking train in Legends 2 and couldn't get through it, you're going to go back and upgrade your weapons.
You are arguing about something that you need with I'm saying
you're saying
you need them.
We're arguing which is the best mini game. So the best mini game is going to be what progresses you farther along in the story, in my personal opinion. If you need something from the museum or mini games to beat the game,
it's not the best. It's not the one that's the best storyline that progresses you farther along. We're talking about the best.
It's the best side story, right?
Best side story, and this is the best side story because it not only it gives you just like unlike yours. You're trying to say if you get this, you get a good item. That's cool, but what I'm saying is this is not nothing you need. This is something that gets you on the scavenger hunt. Let you see catalogs. Let you do all that.
Time. All right. So, Trink, Zach, do you have a question? Good. Okay. Unprecedented third round in a row, 1 minute cleanup. Mac, wow, I did that. Okay. Added to the list. Mac, your time starts when you start. Please start soon.
What I'm saying is, with the clubhouse, it's not something that you need to finish the game. It's something that literally gives you something to do on a spare time. It's letting you do a scavenger hunt, letting you see the scenery of catalogs, letting you interact with certain people, because it's actually fun to go find these items. Like, wow, you literally go look for the hacksaw. It's like, wow, the hacksaw is literally in the garbage can. It literally just teaches you how to use the gameplay. Literally just go and it's like Zelda. When you play Zelda, you literally have to look. You really just go to the person and just go, hey, you got to pick. No, you got to go say, hey, this guy got to pick. You go to the next guy and go to there. This part of the game literally gave me the Zelda feel. And this game, literally, no offense, this part of the story made me want to go play Zelda. And I played Zelda and I liked it. I feel like this is that scavenger hunt, which you see in every RPG. And I feel like this is something that is interesting that they should have added in the future title of Mega Man Legends 2.
All right. Zero, your cleanup starts when you start.
Now, I'm going to point out on the notion that Mac brought up with his cleanup that it's like he brought up that his side quest kind of felt like Legend of Zelda, and what Legend of Zelda game doesn't have some form of a mini game to get you away from even just the exploration, it's like, yeah, my mini games are very much the staple. It's one building, you know where you can find it. Have fun with these, earn prizes. And that is classic, at least adventure RPG as a staple trope. You have a building where you can find mini games to get you away from the story and earn you some extra rewards. So that way, when you feel like continuing,
And time. All right, Wolf. Time starts when you start.
Okay. So Max, that's right. It's my cleanup. Sorry. So to iterate, as far as that goes, you're literally helping collect items that have been lost and helping to enhance the scenery and I don't even know what the terminology would be, but like to give something back to the people of the island, so to speak. You're helping them go and finish off your museum. So, there's a whole bunch of neat stuff that you put in there. There's a crystal lady that is part of it. There's a whole bunch of other little things that go into that museum. It's like, you're not only going through the island, but you're helping enhance the downtown development and giving something back to the people, and something you can go back in later and look at when the curator goes and puts a description up and has an idea what it's from and what it's important to, yada, yada, yada. So I'm pretty sure that that's pretty important. So,
all right, and time. All right. So before we start, I would like to start with the definition of side quest.
Motherfucker.
I'm sure you were about to do that as well. Because at a certain point during this fight, I'm like, I just need to do this. So a side quest is an optional section of a video game and commonly found in role-playing games. It is a smaller mission within a larger story and can be used as a means to provide non-linear structures to an otherwise linear plot. So, every single one of you at some point or another in your opening statements said the word required. Just putting that out there. Every single one of you.
You said it, but then you took it back, Mac. You did.
Every single one of you said it.
But
you all reneged or clarified, but I would just like to say you all said it. I noted it. You all said it.
I mean, to be fair, honestly, there is inspiration and reason to go and do every single little side section of Legend.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. It wasn't required.
Yeah.
No, but that's
the definition of side quest. Is what they're getting at.
Yeah, it's not. We're not arguing whether you'd want to do it. We're asking you, do you
if you
have
to do it?
Right.
Also, fact, Mega Man Juno looks terrible. What the?
You didn't even see the last. That's his first form. You haven't played the game.
It's a bad design.
Zach, you have not played the damn game.
He is an ugly motherfucker, and I knew a girl that had a massive crush on him. And
yeah, he is ugly, but he is a motherfucker.
Stole my fucking thunder from before. I had to get it back, Mac. You wouldn't stand.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else, Zach? Other than me stealing your thunder.
I mean, other than none of them, they did clarify none of them being required.
Yes.
I've going through walkthroughs of it. Nobody said anything incorrect, I wouldn't say.
Okay. All right. Trink, what are they saying in the chat? Is it more Mac slander?
It's just been Hook making fun of Mac and Trill making fun of Mac. This is what we've devolved into at this point.
Okay.
Trill, you can
apologies, Mac.
Trill, you can only make fun of Mac if you didn't get as salty as he does. So can't do that. Sorry,
sometimes here on the Game Fixers, we like to beat Mac down into the ground. It's just a fact of life.
Also, I do see Juno's second form is kind of weird, man.
It is.
Like seriously,
right.
it's just an anime head on what looks like an Ava body. It kind of freaks me out.
I think they were trying to get a little bit of Mega Man X with Sigma Final Form in there, honestly.
Yeah, they were.
Oh no,
they
she's a
were.
wall. Oh no, he's a wall now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Also,
fucked me up. What is the fuck is going on? Okay.
Also, the whole RoboCop thing when it's just the head and shoulders.
All right. So Zach, who do you think won?
Fuck me, Mac. I actually think yours is the most interesting.
What the fuck?
All right. So low key. I just a little peek behind the curtains, just to how everybody fights. Everybody usually fights with an answer that they're pretty sure is not going to win. And I think this was Max, which is, you can tell from the energy he took into the round.
I have something to debate on that one, but I'll wait till after.
Yeah. All right. So
okay, can I explain it all?
Yeah.
All right. Mac, you're talking about like actually interacting with the guy and the thing changing. Like I'm like building a clubhouse and getting a deck and all that. You described it well. That there's changes and what significantly are. Filling a museum does nothing for me. Although I disagree about, I'd say every museum is technically everything filled with old junk. That's what a museum does. Theoretically.
Fair.
Zero, I mean, maybe it's because I actually saw the games or heard them described. It just does not sound that interesting to me. I don't know. Maybe I've been
They are a good
spoiled.
source of money, though, sometimes.
I guess I've played enough games where there's little side places that you can play mini games, and it's just like it doesn't feel. I don't feel anything from it.
Oh
At
no, I
least
hear you. I'm the same way.
Yeah, they at least did something right with the legend side quests and mini games. It's the fact that you at least had to play them if you wanted to get the good stuff.
True.
all right, Trink, who do you think won?
Here's the thing. I'm gonna go with the museum because that's one thing I do in every game. I'm a hoarder. I like collecting shit. It's what I do.
So, hooray for mental illness!
Yeah.
Kleptomania takes it again.
I mean, what RPG aren't you playing a kleptomaniac?
I mean, what game?
I mean, fair.
What game? You guys,
Yeah.
you mean you don't pick up all the dead body parts too and put them in your pocket?
I mean, do you not collect every single ring in Sonic?
I mean, seriously. And Conan, you can pick up people's body parts.
All right. So that brings it down to
I mean, one of the museum parts is a reaper body. If we want to talk about body parts,
so that brings it to me. We have two admittedly similar side quests and one not so similar side quest. And unfortunately, though he's fought valiantly before, just Zach put it best, I could not find the appeal in the TV station side quest. It's like I don't know if it's like it just wasn't explained right or anything. If it's just like it's like with the arguments, I just got nothing from it. And yes, it's like that's like, other than the rewards, obviously, but the quest itself is, it's like we're not fighting for the quest reward, we are fighting for the quest. In the way I interpret the question, you know? So it comes down to building a clubhouse or filling a museum. And the way I'm Mac, and I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, your cleanup is actually what swayed me to give you the point. With just the way that you described as like just the different places that you find the different items in your cleanup is ultimately what swayed me to give you this point. And I'm not just saying this to tie it up in round 3. I promise you.
Oh, I won?
Yeah.
Woo! I'm not salty. Yay!
Congratulations, we're 1-1-1.
Yeah.
Also, for reference, this is the picture I was thinking of. I was seeing. That ain't right.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. That's just trying to capture
That
Sigma
boy ain't
1.
right.
That's just trying to capture Sigma's
Yeah.
wolf form from X1.
Yep.
Anyway, Eric, what I was actually going to debate you about is usually how we fight is sure, we usually come up with the answer we don't think we're going to win. No, I went into question 2 with the answer I thought was going to win. You can literally ask my wife. It's like I was already predicting that question 2 was one I was going to win.
Oh yeah, no, it's like when you lose a round that you think you're going to win, it's demoralizing. When you lose a round that you are sure you're going to lose, it's confusing.
I thought I was going to lose that because I was like,
I'm just here for shits and giggles. I don't care who wins or loses.
You're here because the question you wanted to challenge Mac to has already been asked.
and you won.
And I won.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I already won for the
Everything
night as
beyond
far as
this
I'm
is
concerned.
cake.
Yeah,
Yep.
effectively.
All right.
All right. So, with it all tied up, it all comes down to this. So,
we should make Mac matter. Let's go.
Oh, Trink, you do know you eventually got to fight in a gamer grudge, and I'm going to judge it.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're just.
you see what we need is we need 2 more VTubers, and it'll be an all VTuber gamer grudge.
We'll probably do that.
I know a
Zero
VTuber,
wants
but I don't.
me too
I-
very badly. So
I
and
know
I'm
you.
already in the process of making one.
I do know a VTuber, but I don't think they're into debate shows.
All right.
You know
So-
two. You know Hey and you know EXO.
I know, and they're not into debate shows.
Question number 4.
Oh crap! Hold on for a minute. I gotta get this out of full screen mode.
Okay.
There we go. There we go.
Question number 4. Pitch a side quest for Mega Man Legends 4. This is assuming that they got him off the moon.
Yeah, I guess. What the hell?
Yes.
Hold on.
Look, I respect the dead.
Respect the dead. Mega Man Legends 3 was mostly finished.
Hold on for a minute.
What's going on?
All right, gotcha. We're back. We're good. Sorry, I had to unpin something. I did something twice. We're good.
Okay.
You got any pictures for this app or?
Hell no.
Okay,
We
cool.
have pictures for things that don't exist.
You could
I
just
mean,
said
Mac,
no.
photoshopping
fair.
is your job.
A
Also,
simple
I did
no.
that. I did that once. It was underappreciated for the Gex fight. I did it again.
All right.
A simple
So-
no would suffice.
So going back to the round 1 order, starting with 0. What is your just the 1 sentence description of your side quest?
Wiley's boat tour of chaos.
All right. Wolf,
All
what
right.
is your side quest?
Help Tron Bond turn over a new leaf.
All right. And Mac, what is
The
your
horror of Old City.
Okay. So, just to be clear, since this is, in fact, a pitch fight, it is just these 3-minute arguments. So, this is all the time you have until the cleanup. There is no grudge round. Is everybody clear on that?
Thank God. Okay,
Aye,
let's
aye.
keep going.
Okay. 0. The time starts when you start.
Imagine this. You are headed back to Cadillacs Island. Just for a routine checkup, make sure that, the final gate isn't going to reinitialize the carbon wipe system, which carbons are what they call the populace. You stop by Wiley's boat shop, which, yes, there is a Wily that has a boat shop. And he's telling you that Reaver bots from under the sea keep attacking his ships and causing them to sink. It is then your job to go out, destroy these Reaver bots, and then find the reason why they're attacking a ship instead of doing what Reaver bots normally do and staying in dungeons protecting old refractor crystals. You come to find out that they have gone berserk from an old school virus. And we're talking old school. So it is now your job to not only save Wily's boat shop, but also find literally the ancient vaccine program for this virus and find a way to get it into these serve bots, in these Reaver bots, so that way they aren't causing destruction. That's it.
All right.
God, I don't want to kill you, Zero.
I believe Mac might have a very similar pitch.
No.
No, I know exactly what his issue is.
Okay.
He fucked up the entire war.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Wolf.
Dr. Wily is in Legends, Mac.
No, he is in Legends. I'm just saying he fucked up the lore a little bit.
All right. We'll get to it after the round. Wolf, what is your pitch?
Okay, so my pitch is we all know Legends 3 had Tron Bond roll and that new character Arrow while working together. So hypothetically, ever got a Legends 3, we all know Tron has a pretty damn big crush on Mega Man to the point where she confuses X for Walnut in Project Cross Zone. So regardless, I figure side quests could be helping her and the serve bots find new ways to be helpful and not bad guy characters. So that way she can get her wish and get with the blue boy that she so desperately desires. It's like it's a cute love story. Come on, we all love that kind of thing. It's turning a bad character that's kind of like Team Rocket into a good character. And I think it would be a good time to find little ways to help her, the serve bots, find ways to help out versus steal and pillage and destroy things. And maybe make amends with those cops from Misadventures of Tron Bond that they annoyed to death. That's my pitch, though.
Okay.
There's not much imagination there.
All right, Mac.
Mega Man travels back to Cadillacs Island to find what has happened to the supposed gate. Now, the problem is with the gate leads into the old city. But the problem is when you go into the grate, you find out all the tunnels are connected to it. But there is one area that is interested. That interests me. One gate leads into old city, and it just stops at that point. But there's another part of old city that's like closed off. That's like a security plant area. So I want to go and see what happens underneath. What is in that security plant? Is it something interesting? I understand this power is a power plant, but let's see what's in that power plant. What happens if Mega Man goes back and that power plant is taken over by Reaver bots, a whole mess of Reaver bots, and Mega Man has to go in this little plant, go underground, and take out all these Reaver bots while saving the employees of this plant and at the Cadillacs Island plant to stop these Reaver bots from taking it over. Now they'll come across the normal foes. You have your charcut. I'm going to get their names on Shakusus, which is the little claw guys. They like to come at you like dun dun. Like it's just think of it like a horror game because you're going in there and then you're going. They're creepy. They'll creep you out. They'll go dun 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 dun. And you just looking around and then you just dun, 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 dun. You just know what's coming because like oh shit and it's like and it's coming from all ways but you don't know where they're coming because these things are sneaky and they're not sneaky but they'll freak you out because they'll come out of nowhere and just beat you up and just they motherfuckers killed me a lot in Mega Man Legends so fuck them. I will also have the other robots but them in particular I want in there because I want this to be a horror experience meets Mega Man because I think Mega Man needs horror because we did get goofy horror with Shadow Man and Mega Man 7, which was like, oh yeah, that's scary, but it's not scary because it's Mega Man. I feel like in this area, I think if you were to literally do this, and put these very robots in there, I think you got a really scary part of Mega Man because I want to bring spooky to Mega Man. I think spooky with Mega Man Legends, and because you're going in these tunnels and it's dark, and I feel like if you're going into certain
time.
I'm sorry.
All right. So I say, just give them their last minute to clean up, and then.
I actually have a question.
Oh, you have a question? Wow. All right.
What we are going to do is we are going to trash the old combat system. Doesn't exist. Okay, can't copy the combat system from last game. So I want you to pitch me what the new combat system for each one of your games is going to be.
Wait a minute, we're not pitching a new game.
They're not. They're just pitching a side quest.
Yeah, no. Damn it.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Yes, that's the question.
You didn't say side quest.
Zach. Pitch a side quest for Mega Man Legends.
Yeah, it's literally right there at the top
full
line.
Games.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize.
All right. So, assuming you don't have a question, Drink.
No.
Okay. Let's give them the minute to clean up. All right. Starting with Zero. Any final thoughts?
I do feel like my side quest would fit really well into the Mega Man Legends universe because all carbons are effectively androids and effectively robotic humans and androids to the point that they are indistinguishable from humans. That is the point of being a carbon-based life form according to the Mega Man Legends universe. Having something like a virus re-emerge from ancient times would cause untold devastation unless someone like a Digger, which Rockman Trigger is, find a vaccine program to make sure that it doesn't spread or even just keeps to the reader for bots is
and time. Okay. All right. So Wolf, final thoughts on your pitch.
Okay, so my final pitch cleanup is effectively, it's a very big part of the lore that Tron is very attracted to Mega Man Trigger anyway, and considering she was going to be helping Roll and Arrow build the rocket had Legends 3 happened, I'm pretty sure that would be a very obvious and easy side quest to imagine had we actually gotten Legends 3. So again, she's one of those lovable characters. I mean, she's been in MVC2. She's been in Project Cross Zone. So she's a very well-known character for the Legend series, and I just don't see why they wouldn't go that route, considering the fact that it's canon that she has a crush on Trigger. It would be the obvious way to go.
Okay. And Mac, your last words on your side quest.
I feel like, look, I'm not all about bringing a continuation. I just want to literally create a side quest that literally is fun. I want something you don't see a lot in Mega Man. It's horror. It's real horror and Mega Man combined together. And I feel like this is something that you would like to see. And I think some people may not like it, but if some people don't like, I feel like this could be one of those DLCs. If you can download off of there, you can get off of, if they made the new game, you can download this game on here and you can make it a separate package, a part of this game. I feel like this is something interesting you can do. I just want to bring horror to the Mega Man, real horror, not cartoon horror, real horror to Mega Man. And I want to bring that. And I think it's a good combination because we need that. We need that suspense.
All right. So, Zach, is there any factual inconsistencies in their pitches?
I don't know how that'd be possible.
I found one.
Shit.
Because Mac, I'm sure you realized you said this. Shadow Man is not in Mega Man 7. Shade Man is in Mega Man 7.
Yeah, you know what I meant. You know what I meant.
I know what you meant.
Shade Man.
It's incredibly rare
will-
we get a fact check in a pitch segment.
I will also say, Mac, I don't know about you, but you apparently didn't play the same Legends I did, because there were a few times where walking along those dark Reaverbout halls and getting jumped on one or jumped by one suddenly in the middle of nowhere. Nah. Legends is my
scare
first
me
experience.
I played this game when I was 7. It didn't scare me that much.
I played that game when I was like 16, 17, 18, 19. I forget.
Yeah, I was 7.
I still got the bejesus scared out of me.
All right, get scared of me.
Before we move on to who we think won, Trink, are they saying anything about the pitches in the chat, or are they just dunking on Mac again?
They're still dunking on Mac. They thought Mac's suspenseful music sounded more like porno.
I mean, that's, I think, the closest they've gotten to commenting on the actual fight.
So, what music are they fucking talking about?
I know. I didn't hear music.
I don't.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I honestly also don't remember Mac breaking into a musical interlude at all either. So
I don't know what this is. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this is normal. Anyway.
So, wait, Mac, not Mac, Zach, you said you did know what Mac might have been thinking of for the timeline inconsistency of Zero's pitch. Would that also be considered a fact check that you could add in here?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So I guess it was cleared up then. The virus cleared up. All right. So what of the 3 pitches that were presented to me, I feel like from start to finish, Zero had the entire side quest sort of mapped out. Wolf more so had the end game of her side quest mapped out, and like just sort of like, we can do something along the way. As like she just wanted the end goal of that. And with the Mac, he wanted to add something that he feels was not in the Legend series or Mega Man as a whole, really. So, unfortunately for me, it is down between Zero and Mac, because it's like if they were going to add in an actual romantic subplot between Tron and Mega Man. I feel like that would be included in the main quest and not a side quest. It's like if it was, I mean, if it was like to actually progress, it would be part of the.
Are you saying
quest.
you think it would affect the plot?
I think it would affect the plot. So it is down between, in my opinion, Zero and Mac. It's like this one is tough. It is legitimately tough. You go because I am debating the merits between both of yours. It's like Zero for not going for the Wily is a villain plot by having a Wily side quest is
Can I fact check that or not?
I can actually fact check for you. Wily is not a villain in Legends. He just owns a boat shop.
Yep.
He
has a boat shop.
He has a boat shop. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to fact check the opinion.
It's like,
that.
And he quote unquote feels nostalgic towards Mega Man, so it's kind of like you get the insinuation that he's Wily's reboned soul. Because again, remember, Legends is kind of like the end of all the other Mega Mans.
Yes.
Yeah.
The end of the.
So it's supposed to be classic X, Zero, ZX, and then Legends.
Yeah, that's their own timeline.
Yeah.
I am gonna give slight edge to Mac.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Because, and this might be putting my own thought on this, because when you said, because it is a third-person shooter, adding in elements of horror, so that to me is just layering on Resident Evil to Mega Man, and I feel like that would work as a side quest very well.
I mean, we already had Mega Man and Resident Evil. Go play Cannon Spike for Dreamcast.
And before anyone else speaks, can I actually say something to Mac, because he was saying I fucked up the lore?
No, I got it. I had to figure it out.
I too thought he was talking about the Sigma virus.
No, actually, I was talking about the fact that we still haven't had a resolution for Model W's influence on turning Reploid's Maverick.
Okay.
We still technically haven't had a resolution on Roboenza. Actually, I mean, there was a vaccine.
Yeah, there was a vaccine at the end of 9 that they
used. Yeah,
but then Wily just took Roboenza and turned it into COVID-19 for robots.
All right, and
I got one vote. Go ahead and vote against me, guys.
Zach, your thoughts?
Well, before I was operating under a misapprehension. We'll say that. So now that I'm putting in the context of side quests, it does change it a bit. I gotta say, well, it's really too cliche for me. That's a big problem with it. I get that the fan base would like it, but it also feels really cliche. And I'm
not even worried about the fan base, because the fan base loves X-Zero, but I'm just talking at there's obvious hints in both Legends.
I know that. I read that. I just am saying it's pretty cliche that the villain that has a crush on the hero gets, it's about as cliche in anime as it gets, man. You know?
Oh, yeah. Especially considering the whole love triangle thing. No, I get it.
And Zero, I think bringing a virus into it would be really complicated. I mean, just in general, not currently to now. I mean, in general, I feel like adding a subplot where there's a kind of a plague to everything would be messy, because then you'd be like, well, where's the after effects, and how does that affect the rest of the timeline? Like all that shit. There's a lot. So Mac, I actually did think yours was probably the best because you can do a little horror side quest and come back to a main plot. So that's how I feel about it.
Did I just win?
Yes.
Guys,
the-
did Mac just win a Mega Man grudge?
I mean,
I think so.
Enjoy it while
You-
you can, Mac.
Mac,
I still
you,
It
won the
doesn't
one I
feel
was
like
worried
hell's
about.
frozen over.
yeah,
well,
I was gonna.
well, it's okay. It's even more interesting because I was gonna vote for Mac too.
What the fuck?
Actually, I did want to operate under the one question of, like, if I were judging, like, I understand Mac won, I get it. I did appreciate his pitch, and I'm probably sure he appreciated mine at some point.
Yeah, I did appreciate you
No,
when I
zero,
heard yours,
zero.
I was like,
I'm not saying your pitch wasn't dope as hell. I'm just saying that Mac edged it out, in my opinion.
I know. I'm just saying, but if you were actually living in this time as a carbon-based life form, what, like, as a carbon, as they call them in, the
Mhm.
Legend series, what's more horror for you? A virus that can pretty much wipe out your, like, that's already in the Reaver bots that, gets any closer, it can, and there's no known cure that unless a digger finds it.
I can say with I would already be concerned that I am being replaced by robots.
Yeah.
So I think the idea of a virus wiping me out would probably be the least of my concerns.
Well, this is why we technically don't live on the Mega Man timeline.
Yes.
We don't.
Just saying that's
Yeah.
that's
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I think we legitimately live in the Battle Network timeline.
We just get hints of X because I swear of the X series, because as Wolfie will
We
tell
have
you,
robotic fish. We have
Look.
robotic dogs wandering.
Look, I'm gonna
have
be
they
have robotic
replaced
lizards
have they
now.
replaced dogs yet?
Not
Yes.
yet.
No, they didn't. The
No.
dogs are still real. Remember
Yes.
O-Town?
Don't make me. I will pull up a damn article.
No,
They make
Unless
very
they
realistic dogs.
Unless
they
there
turn
are
Sell them
more,
to elderly people.
No,
unless
Okay.
the robotic dogs outnumber the regular dogs,
Oh.
is what he's saying.
Yeah.
actually,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I was thinking more along the lines of them getting snatchered, but
Snatcher. Oh my god.
like
Moving
or
on
pushing the-
from that, Mac.
Or
You do not
pushing the
get to do
same
this very
numbers.
often, but please do your plugs first.
I want bitches. Woo!
That's your
You-
plug.
You still didn't win
Oh,
the.
shit,
You still didn't win over
champion
data.
Mega Man. I knew you were good luck when I saw you. That's for you, Trail. This is for Trail because I'm repping this shit. He's in the chat.
can I point this something out to you, Mac?
What?
Those would go in revert of the other order for a timeline.
Correct.
Yeah, this is true. Right now.
I've been wanting to do that, and I needed to wait till we were on air.
There we go. Woo! Woo! Okay,
That's
so
sad.
that was for Trill because he doubted me. Fuck you, Trill. Hook. Fuck you. Trink. I know you were rooting against me. I don't say
What?
fuck you, but cool.
I
This is supposed to be your
I-
plugs.
I was gonna vote for you at the end. The fuck you talking about, Mac?
Trink, it's okay to retroactively move your vote to 0. It's fine.
Yeah, like goddamn.
Yeah, if you
Nah, I'm
got to
just
be a sore
playing with
winner
you.
about it.
Nah, I'm just playing around. Look, I'm let me get to my plugs, guys. Thank you for watching. This is something we just planned late in the season. We didn't have nothing done. I'm actually this Thursday, me and Troll are going to be doing a live. We're going to do a live reaction to the draft. I'm going to have a computer up, and we're going to look at the draft picks, and we're going to make fun of everything. So if you want to hang out with us and talk with us about the draft and what we think about it, whether it's bullshit and boo and throw shit around, we're going to have our own our own live chat draft party on Thursday. So make sure you come see us and hang out with us. And if you want to talk shit to us and say, well, I hate sports and whatever, come on, just come do it because we'll just talk shit back to you. Also, Make sure you come back Sunday. We're going to be doing our next live episode of GF1 podcast. We're supposed to do this Saturday, but shit happened. I had my shot last Friday,
and everyone was kind of just feeling off.
Yeah, we were feeling awful. So
no, me and Mac were just suffering together.
Yeah, we were. That sucked. So make sure you do that. Make sure you, and if you haven't got your vaccine, go get it. It's not bad, but
well, speaking of Sunday, that's when I'm getting mine. So we're gonna my second dose. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm not getting my first shot till I'm not getting my first shot till the 8th. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm done.
Eric, for you, expect
I'm fully vaxxed.
So I'm fully vaxxed. So guys, I'm good. Also, April so guys, I think something happened on Wednesday. It's April 28th. I'm going to be older because it's my birthday. It's my birthday. So you want to come?
Tell Mac he's an old man.
Yeah, or go say fuck you, Mac. You shouldn't have been. You shouldn't.
Yes. We'll all celebrate Mac's 30th birthday.
Yeah.
31st.
I'm 30.
32, I think. I don't fucking remember.
Mac doesn't even know his own age.
That's always.
It's okay, Mac. I don't remember mine either.
I will be 33. Yeah, 32. 32. I'm just playing. 32. Yeah, 32. Man. I'm not. Fuck you.
Oh man, look at my life.
So if you want to come, you want to send me some gifts or a picture of the gift. Send it to me at Tampa Buck.
Or how about some gifts of gifts? How about that?
There we go. I want to see gifts sent to me online Wednesday. I like to see that. Get it doing. Also, you can go hashtag Minion Mac. I don't give a fuck.
All right, please, everybody, give Mac exactly one NFT.
Also,
purchase with Dogecoin.
Also, I want to let you know, yes, we're going to take a 4-week hiatus before the championship, just to get ourselves rejuvenated, because we were supposed to do this a week ago, so that way we get 2 weeks off. But we did this today because Eric's birthday is going to be the following
exactly
week.
2 weeks from now, when this fight was supposed to be.
supposed to be. So I want to wish him a happy birthday. Wish you a happy birthday right now. Also, make sure you go watch it, because make sure you go watch championship. We're enjoying our break. We'll enjoy our 4 weeks, and we'll do some shit. But thank you for watching. I'm glad I won. Woo!
All right. Zero, what do you have to plug?
All right, guys. I know I put up a hell of a fight, and I'm glad I won on the question I wanted to win. So you guys can find me streaming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 p.m. except for tonight, from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Crimson Shooter.
Eastern.
Yep, Eastern. You can find me on Twitter, twitter.com/Crimson Shooter. And you can find me hanging out usually with these guys, though I am mostly within the background. But when they want me here, god dang it, I'll be here. That's it.
All right. And Wolf, what do you got to plug?
Hi, bye. It's been 2 hours. I gotta go. I'm exhausted.
Fair.
No, I mean, I have a Twitter. I have a DeviantArt. I'm too tired to talk about it right now. Twitter's Wolf and Wing Shop, if I'm not mistaken. I'm exhausted. Sorry, guys. I'm on 3 hours sleep. I was gonna quit my job today, and then I chickened out at the last minute. So I stayed up all night, ball of anxiety and nerves, thinking I was gonna quit, and then chickened out, and I'm still operating on 3 hours sleep and a maybe 45-minute nap. I'm dead. Y'all can check. I have an Etsy. If you want to go buy cool Mega Man shit, I got shit there. but I mean, I'm too tired. I know I'm not often on the show, but the Etsy's Wolf and Wing Shop too. It's not hard to find. Just look for Mega Man patches. You'll find them.
All right.
So,
All right. Trink, what do you have to plug?
Hello, I'm Trink Bell. You can find me on just about every social media with the same name. I stream almost every night of the week, either between 7:30 or 8 p.m. EST. And I'm a variety streamer. My followers vote on Discord when I play.
Gotcha. All right, Zach, got anything?
I would like to say this is an 18 plus audience, so I can do this.
Oh no.
I would like to plug the Monsters Holding Bitches Twitter account.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
And it's at Monsters Bitches.
Okay.
Okay. Monsters, bitches. Okay.
is that your Twitter?
It is
your
not.
Twitter, Zach?
No,
Hell no.
Oh, it's just,
Zach does
Okay.
not like to plug his own things.
So I tend to plug what I'm doing at the time.
gotcha.
And when I
I'm
mean
like, did
doing
you
at the
put
time,
Twitter
I mean
handle
while
or
you guys
something?
were talking.
All right. So, I have been your host at Bunk Bunker on Twitter. You can find me there. Starting late May, I will be. It's like we've taken a bit of a hiatus from twitch.tv/Roll Society, but Kim will be back hosting a mini campaign because she's still very busy building animatronics. But it'll be a nice 6 episode, pretty much role play only series. It's a nice little experimental thing that she wanted to do. She's doing mostly out of spite of somebody saying role play is bad in Dungeons and Dragons. She's like, bet. Other than that, yeah, I might have things in the woodworks and also watch Is It Rotten when it releases.
It'll release tomorrow. I gotta upload it. I just it's in the other room already. Download, fixed it. I just got to upload to the video.
And then once you watch it, vote for the Mega Man fan film. The perfect time to boost my pick on the Mega Man fight. Do not pick Tekken. Please do not pick Tekken.
Or you could let them suffer with the 0%er.
Please pick the Mega Man fan film.
Pick Mega Man. Yeah.
Please pick the Mega Man fan film. I beg you.
I have a feeling we're going to get screwed in this situation because we got people who don't. Some people who shrink don't going to vote for certain things.
I have been your fill-in host, the fill-in host of choice, mostly out of necessity. So I would like to wish you all a good night and see you next time.
Yeah, guys, we'll see you next time. On the next
Mac, I'm already waving. End the stream.
I'm gonna end it. This is my damn show still. So guys, we'll see you next time on the next episode of Gamer Grudge. Also, Trent need to play Mega Man. See ya. Keep waving.
No.
Keep damn waving.